です。お役に立てることがあるなら頑張ります。何でも気軽に言ってください。ダメならもっと押す。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about Ryui, and then she's a limited unit from the Magnus Job Plus event, and then it is a very long range shooter job, and the shooting range is even further than the Sui, so right now she's a top long range shooter. And then I only master her second gate, and the fifth gate is almost max, and the other gate is only level 2. And then with the Mementos everything here, her dex and magic is quite high, as her attack power is based from the magic attack and dex. And then her HP and defense is not really that bad, but her speed is quite low without the runes and the accessories, so beware. And then this is the leader skill. For the dark units, all of them will have HP plus 40%, magic attack plus 20%, dex plus 20%, and shooting attack plus 20%. So basically this leader skill is very good for any shooter or magic shooter. And then if you master her third gate, the shooting attack change into all attack up, so that you can mix around with all types of attacker, especially magic attacker. And then next is her main ability. For this first skill, it is an aerial dark magic shooting attack, and only the enemy will be getting the damage, and it drains the enemy magic attack and dex for 3 turns. So this skill is quite good when the enemies have more magic attack and dex. And then the shooting range is a 4, and the AoE is a cross. So it's not so easily to hit multiple enemy because it is a cross than the diamond, but then at least it is an area attack with an instant cast. And then next is the second skill. It is a 5-hit dark magic shooting attack, and it is a 100% hit, and with the bind status, and if she has the bind status, the skill power increase. So this skill is very good when she has the bind status. And then the shooting range is 5, quite far away. And then next is the third skill. It is a dark magic shooting attack, and with the HP drain. And the lower her HP is, the higher the damage is. So this skill will be the best attack skill when her HP is very low. And then next is the fourth skill. It is an aerial dark magic shooting attack, and with the buffs disabled. And then for the 3 turns, the enemies will have all bad status and clock up neutrified. So basically not only they cannot get any buff, but they also cannot use any clock up status on themselves or any bad status on your allies. So this skill is actually quite a good skill, but then your ally will be getting the damage as well, so beware. And then the shooting range is a 4, and it's a diamond attack, so you can hit many enemies at the same time. And then this is the last skill. She and your allies will getting the bind status, and during the bind status, all of them will have speed, dex, and dark defense up. So basically this skill is very good for shooting unit, especially that unit like Abel and Phil Knot and Belota, this kind of unit. But of course it's also very good for other shooting unit that is from other elemental. And then this is a side ability. For this first skill, it is an aerial dark magic shooting attack, and it push away the opponent 1 square away. So this skill is quite good to push away the opponent away, especially into trap panel or just push further away from her. And then even though her shooting range is 5, but it is a 1 straight line, the shooting range. And then the AoE is a horizontal tree, so that you can hit multiple enemies in front of her. And then this is the second skill. It is an area best status recover on all of your allies within the range. And the AoE is a diamond, so it's not really that bad. And then for the last skill, she and your allies, if all of them is a dark unit, all of them will have accuracy, shooting attack up, and only applies to the shooting unit. The shooting range and height increase by 1 for 1 attack. So basically as long as your allies never use any attack skill, this skill will be the permanent buff. Even if you use the item or HP recover skill or increase the status buff, everything, those kind of skill is not considered an attack. So it's quite good, but you only can use 1 time, so beware. And then next is a Reactionability. It is a property animation on magic attacks, and it drains the opponent HP by the opponent damage, and it pushes away the opponent 2 square away, and with the skill attack counter. So basically this Reactionability is a long range HP drain, but it only applies to the magic attack, and the height is unlimited, so it's quite good. And then if you master her 5th gate, this Reactionability becomes 100% animation, and it further increases the HP drain. So it's quite good to master her 5th gate to make this Reactionability 100% instead of 70%. And then next is a Surprise ability. This passive is when you master her 2nd gate, it added as well the maximum HP increase and shooting attack up, and with the dex grading increase. So this passive is very good to further increase her attack and HP. And then for the next passive, it increases her shooting range plus 4. And all of her main ability and side ability from the main job, all of the skill within 1 to 4, you cannot attack those enemies within the range. So it's only beyond the shooting range 5 onwards, but the skill power increase and the skill usage increase. So this skill is very good to increase the shooting range and everything, but you cannot attack any enemy that is within 1 to 4, so beware. And then there's one more passive you can consider at Arena, which is from the start of the map for the 3 turns, she will have the bind status. And then for the every turns, her dex, speed, jewel regen, and shooting range plus 2 increase and can be stacked 3 times, but it's only for 3 turns. So basically during the 3rd turn, her dex and speed will be very high, as well as the jewel regen is a lot, and the shooting range will be plus 6 total up. But it's only for the 1 turn from the turn 3. Yeah. So this passive is really quite good for Arena, but it's not really that good for normal quests, hell quests or raid boss either way. So imagine if you switch the passive with the 2nd gate passive. As you can see, the dex lower a lot and also reduce the HP. But then for the 3 turns, her dex actually is quite a lot. But after the 3 turns, her dex will be back to 800, so beware. And then the alternate choice of the passive will be the booster plus 2. But then, even though it increases a lot of her speed, but the dex is only 800, so she will not have any high attack power, but the speed is very high. So you can switch around the passive for the 2nd slot, but the best will be this 2nd gate passive to increase the overall attack. And then next is Mementos. Right now I don't have her Mementos, so I quickly go through about the detail. Her Mementos is a normal Mementos, and then it increases the dex for the basic parameter, and then for the group skill, it increases the magic attack and light resistance, healing power, maximum HP, shooting attack, and shooting resistance. And then if you max break these Mementos, it added as well the shooting range increased by 1. So basically her shooting range should be very godly with the Mementos. But then even without the Mementos, her shooting range is already very far. And then next is a BJ ability. It is an aerial dark magic shooting attack, and if the opponent has any bad status, they will have stun status for 1 turn plus skill power increase. So basically this BJ ability is very good if the opponent has any bad status. And then if you max break these Mementos, it further increases the skill power, and the stun status is 2 turns if the opponent has the bad status. So it is only very good if the opponent has the bad status. But there's no skill power increase when the opponent doesn't have any bad status, so beware. And then next is a Memento Skier. It is an accessory, and only the Ryui, Magnus, and Wilhelm can be equipped this accessory, and it increases the dex, speed, and shooting resistance. So this accessory is very good for Ryui and Magnus because both of them is a shooter. And then for the weapon ability is, from the start of the map for 1 turn, all of the magic attack will reduce by half, and all bad status resistance increase. Yeah, it's really very good against all of the magic attacker, especially the Nero or Emilia, those kind of attacker. And then if you don't have these Mementos, you can switch to this Mementos is from Alubelu. Well, basically it's also very good for her because it increases the dex and the speed. Yeah, so as I said earlier, her speed is not really that high, so increase another speed will be good for her. And then there's one more Mementos can be considered is, this limited Mementos is from Hazel. Well, it also increases the dex and the shooting attack. So with these mementos, it further increases her attack power. So either way. Or if you guys have her mementos, you can use these two mementos as her side ability to further increase her status. And then next is the gears. This free weapon you can get from her event or Magnus Job Plus event. Well, it increases her magic attack, healing power, dark attack, and light resistance. So overall it's quite good for her as a free weapon. And then for the weapon ability is, it is a dark magic shooting attack, and if she has the bind status, the opponent will have speed graded down and she will have speed graded up for 3 turns. So basically it is very good when you use her passive that she gets the bind status from the start. By default, it fulfills the requirement. Or maybe the main ability, the bind status skill for herself, it also fulfills the requirement, so it's quite good. And then for the next gear, this armor you can get from the Alubelu normal mementos. Well, it greatly increases the HP and with the initial jewel and jewel gain increase. So this armor is quite good for her. And then if you don't have this armor, you can switch to this accessory is from the Kuza mementos, but that is a limited, and it also increases the HP and with the accuracy up, magic resistance, and strong versus a light. So if you're fighting against a light unit, then this accessory will be very good for her. And then the alternate choice will be this armor you can get from the Tamamo mementos. Well, it also increases the HP a lot, and with the physical defense and jewel gain. So it's also very good for her as well. And then of course you can equip with the free armor from the tutorial quest with the HP regen. Yeah, either way. And then for the next gear, this accessory you can get from the Alubelu limited mementos. Well, it greatly increases the speed and with the dark attack and blind resistance and stop resistance. So if you don't have her mementos gear, this is a good alternate choice. And then if you don't have this accessory, you can switch to this accessory you can get from the gear summon. Well, you also increase the speed and with the dex up and maximum jewel. So this accessory is also very good for her if you don't have her mementos gear as well. And then you also increase the power against a giant unit from the start of the map. It's a permanent buff. So if you're fighting against a giant unit, this may be the better choice instead of her mementos gear. And then if you don't have this accessory, you can equip anything that has increased the speed or dex will be good enough. And then next is, okay, these are the runes I'm equipping for her. It will be magic attack plus 10% and single attack plus 5. But the second set bonus can be anything like area attack plus 5 or accuracy plus 10. Yeah, either way. As long as the set bonus is a 2 set bonus. And then for the MB slot runes, well, it's good to get all the shooting attack to increase the overall attack and with the dex bonus. And then next is, I'm going to try her out at the training arena. Let's see how powerful she really is as well as with this passive. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her status first. Well, with the leader skill here, her HP managed to reach more than 10k. And then the magic attack is this high and the dex is this high. And with the memento status up, her speed is more than 180. Not bad. Okay, let's see her normal attack first. As you can see, her shooting range is really very far, 3 to 8 I think. And then her damage is about this high. Not bad for the weakness. And then next is the first skill, this one. Okay, and how about the weakness? Okay. And then next is this skill. Okay, with the bind status. Okay, 7.4, not bad. And then next is this skill. Well, the damage is not really that high because her HP is full. Okay. And then for this skill. Okay. Okay, not bad. Next is the side ability, this one. Well, as you can see, the shooting range, as I said earlier, is a one straight line. But then, there's no shooting area within 1 to 4. Yeah, so it may be quite hard to use. So in order to attack with this skill, she needs to be very far away, like somewhere here. Yeah, as you can see, 5k. And then, let's see the damage for the light unit. About 6.5k, not really that bad, and push away the opponent 1 square away. And then next is a master ability. This one, let's see the damage. Okay. Okay. And then of course if she has a buff status, the opponent will have the speed debuff and you will have the speed buff. Okay, next is if she using this skill to increase her dex, let's see the overall damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her status first. Well, for the 3 turns, her dex is this high, not bad, and the speed is more than 200, it's quite high. And then let's see her normal attack first. Okay, and this one, near 5k, not bad. Then how about this skill? 6k and 8k, okay. And this one, 9.5k and 11.5k. Because this second skill has the damage increase when she has a buff status, so just nice. How about this skill? But I think there's no much difference. Yeah. And then this one. Okay, not bad. And 10k, okay. How about the master ability? This one. Okay. And this one. Not bad. Okay, next is if she has the shooting attack up and start with the current buff. Let's see the overall damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. Well, it increased a bit, but it's only for 1 attack. Yeah. And then how about this skill? Okay. Okay. And this one. Ooh, 11k, not bad. And 13.5k. I think this one nothing special. Let's see this one. 9.5k and 12k. Okay. How about the master ability? This one. 8.2k and 10.2k. Not really that bad. And then next is if her HP is really very low, let's see the damage increase by how much with everything for this skill. Okay, let's go. Okay, her HP is about 10 to 15%. And then let's see the damage of this skill increased by how much. Okay, not bad. 14k and 17.6k. And then as you can see the HP drain. Yeah, so if I use this skill, I think instant full HP. Ooh, drains more than the 100%. It drains about 21.6k. Interesting. Okay, lastly is I'm going to switch the second gate passive to the other passive. And let's see the overall damage without any buff. Okay, let's go. As you can see, there's a dual regen and with the other buff. Let's see the status first. Okay, as you can see for the first turn, her dex is already this high and the speed is this high. So let's check her normal attack first. Okay, and this one. Okay, not bad. And then how about this skill? Okay, and this one. Okay, next this one. And this one. Okay, and then this one. Okay, and this one. And master ability. This one. And this one. Okay, nice. And then next is after the third turn. Let's see her dex increase by how much. Okay, let's go. As you can see, every turn, it increases the dual regen, become 30 and 40. And then let's check her status again. Well, almost 2k and the speed is this high for just this one turn. And then let's see her normal attack. And her shooting range, as you can see, it covers off the map. Interesting. Yeah, super long range shooter. And the attack is about this. And okay. How about this skill? 5k and about 7k. How about this one? Okay. And this one? 10k. Not really that bad, but it's only for one turn. And this one? Okay. Okay. Next is the master ability. Okay. Okay, not bad. So conclusion is she's nothing but a super long range shooter. I think it's beyond shooting range 10. And then she's very good against a magic unit due to the magic drain, as well as a shooting unit due to the death drain. Yeah, either way. And then with the Memento Skier, all of the magic attack reduce, as well as with the Reactionability, HP drain against the magic attack, so it's quite good. And second thing is, she has a very good bad status attack, which neutralifies their buff and bad status everything, so that the opponent will not getting any buff and your ally will not getting any bad status, 2 in 1. So basically she's quite good in arena and PvP, and some of the hell quests especially requires the shooting range, but she's not really that good on the raid boss due to the attack power, as you can see. So I guess that's all about Ryui. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like this video. See ya, sayonara.
いろいろ準備しています。試してみますか？逃しません。こういうのもありかな。これはどうですか？ダメならもっと押す。備えあれば憂いなしです。